Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's topic is once again about self-improvement and about the nature of self-improvement content on the internet. I have been thinking a lot about this recently, and that is why I want to keep talking about this topic. I recently changed my channel banner from subscribe to build a better life into self-improvement but for normal people. And what I mean by this is that my channel's purpose at the end of the day is that I want to become a self-improvement creator. I want to be a content creator and an influencer in the self-improvement space. To me, it has seemed that there have been these certain rules and motives for self-improvement on YouTube for a long time. And if you look at the big popular creators who sort of go into this category, I would not like to put Andrew Tate in the self-improvement category because I don't think there's anything about improving if you watch him. I did defend him once to my friend because I thought he was talking realistically about women in the context I had seen him. But obviously, you know, he has been selling women basically online. So I would not go to him to ask for advice about women, and he's not the man. If you want to learn about how to treat women and how to talk to women, you should not take that advice from Andrew Tate. But anyway, I feel like in the younger circles, what the youth of today is watching, I think, unfortunately, a lot of it has been recently Andrew Tate and also Hamza Ahmed, which I have been this week working on a big video where I actually review one of Hamza's recent videos. And the video from me is going to be over 40 minutes long, and it's been one hell of a behemoth to edit, and I am almost finished with it. But before that, I'm going to publish this video right here. So this should be published on Friday, and the Hamza video I'm making should be published on Monday if everything goes well. But back to the topic of this one. So like I said, my banner now says self-improvement but for normal people. So let's get back into that. What do I want with my channel, and what do I want with that message? I will use my friends as example. I have friends who struggle with some behaviors. I have friends who could be in better shape physically. I have friends who struggle with stress. These are all things I would love to see improve in their lives, in my friends' lives. And these are all things that I have struggled, and I still obviously struggle to this day. I have been following self-improvement content and advice online for a long time now, and I have even gone too far in it. I have followed people such as Hamza, and I have built this image, this goal of that has been too absolute, that has been too extreme. And that is what I want to change. Even though I want to improve myself in every single area of my life, I still want to relate to normal people. And what I mean by normal people is normal people go to work. Normal people watch Netflix or TV and play video games or something like that. Normal people enjoy things in life without feeling guilty about enjoying things in life. Normal people are often actually very fucking happy, but we just don't know that. We just don't understand that in the self-improvement space because there's something that bothers us personally, and we don't feel happy, and we feel like we need to reach new heights and we need to become something way better in order to be happy. But that does not mean that everyone is in the same boat. And one of the reasons why I've been thinking so much about this, and one of the things that sort of woke me up to it was when I looked at my parents again. I don't know if the viewers of this video are familiar with Dr. K, aka Healthy Gamer, on YouTube, but he was being interviewed by Chris Williamson, and I watched the clip from that interview, from that podcast episode, and he said something really smart. He said something that really made me think. He said that the original influencers before the internet were actually our parents. And that's when I thought about, fuck man, that's true. And I thought about my parents, and I thought about if I didn't have the internet, what I would have been looking at and what I would have been influenced by. My influence would have been that you are happy if you get a normal job and you have a family, you start a family, then you're happy. And if you relax, you travel a little bit, you live in the countryside, you go pick mushrooms, you go pick berries, you go fishing, you enjoy nature, you do gardening. If I actually looked at my parents as influencers, that would have been a really fucking good life for me as well, to be honest. Because you see, my parents are very happy. And like I just mentioned what they have been doing, picking berries and mushrooms and fishing and just these really basic real life activities and starting a family at a young age, I realized that is, if I did not look at all these influencers online driving Porsches and big SUVs and living large, there's actually a chance that I would have painted my perfect life and my dreams and goals as that same thing as my parents had. I would have chased that more. I still believe that I am just a kind of independent person who just can never really be truly happy in a normal 9-to-5 job. I do still believe that I am a creative person. I have always been. I've been making art, and if I haven't been making art, I've been trying to make a video game. And now I'm not making the video game because it's a bit too much work. I'm doing these YouTube videos, and this whole week I was actually working on that big video about Hamza. And I've been editing. Like, all my spare time this week has been me running, hitting the gym, and editing. And eating. And that's it. That's all my spare time. In addition to the work, the day job I have. And when I've been editing this week, I felt like, holy fuck, if this is what I could do for a living, that would be the perfect life. If I could just wake up and film myself talking about a topic and then edit that video, that would be the perfect life for me, to be honest. But anyway, back to the point about normal people. Another thing Dr. K said in the interview in the podcast episode was that he said that actually, I don't remember the name of the exercise he was talking about. I should probably link the video in the description or something, but he talked about this exercise where you really just focus on being present and you focus on your breath. And when you have nothing else to do, the only stimulation you have is breathing. Even if you're in pain, if you focus on your breathing, you can feel pleasurable by the breathing. And the point he was making was that actually humans can feel pleasure and can feel happy and good literally by just breathing, if we are aware of it and if we focus on it. So we actually don't need anything fancy on the outside. It's just that we have become these modern creatures who are bombarded by the external stimulation. But before technology, even when you went hunting, a lot of that time was you just walking around without doing anything, just moving and thinking. And that is what I have been doing as I have been running, especially when my headphones broke. Now I bought new headphones because I want to listen to audiobooks while I run, but I will probably still make runs without headphones, because when I had to run without headphones last year, I noticed that it's really magical. It is magical to run for between 2 and 3 hours straight without any headphones and any external stimulation. You just run and you breathe and you look around yourself and there's nothing, just you and nature, and it's just beautiful. And I know this video wound up again being a bit long because I can't stop myself from explaining all these different things. But the point is, once again, to get back to the point, I want to find happiness myself, again, from more simple things. I don't want to crave for those external things too much. I want to learn what it is to be happy. Because I have everything I could possibly hope to be happy. There's everything in my life I should need to be happy. The only thing making me unhappy is myself. When I'm like, oh, I wish I had more money. Oh, I wish I didn't have to go to my work, which is not even bad. My work is really easy on me. I'm so lucky with so many things, but all I keep thinking about is, oh my God, I want to get monetized on YouTube eventually so I can quit my job eventually. And I want to do this, I want to do that. I want to drive a better car. I want to renovate this and that. And like all the time I'm thinking, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. And I so rarely stop to think about the present. That is why the banner of my channel is now self-improvement, but for normal people. I don't want to be extreme. I want to keep that normal person side of me. I want to understand that at the end of the day, I'm just human and I will always be just human. And that actually is what can make me happy. At the end of the day, when you realize and understand and accept your humanity and the weaknesses and the laziness and the little cravings, and having that weekend with your friends, maybe drinking a little bit or eating something that you shouldn't be, that is not optimal for you. Like, forget about making your life optimal. Forget about challenging yourself every fucking second. Just live your life and learn to be happy. At the end of the day, if we can learn to be happy without anything, then we're better off than people who are making millions. At the end of the day, that's how it is. If we have genuine, real, good, close friends, then we are already in a better place than anyone who has millions of dollars in their bank account but no genuine close friends. You can actually be happy without anything, without having anything. So these are my thoughts today, and hopefully I get to finish the video I mentioned already, the big video I've been editing like hell. And I will see you on Monday. And thank you for watching once again. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Every time that number goes up, I feel it feels amazing. Like seeing 17 subs and then it goes to 18, 19, 20 makes me, I don't think it's ever gonna stop feeling good to see that number go up. So have a pleasant day, have an amazing day, and see you again. Bye bye.